Hello, welcome to Hoarding Rocks. My name is Val, and today we are going to go to the beach to look for some rocks. Stick around, and we are going to cut them after we come back. Whoa, what is this? That is one pretty rock. I wish there was no fractures, but look at this. Oh, you might have to come home with me. And here is another one. Colors are gonna be pretty. Little fractured, but still think it's very cute. Fossils. Wow. Okay, now that is stunning. And this rock, well, there are a lot of them. And actually, I already have picked some up and I've cut some before. And honestly, this chalcedony, well, it doesn't tend to form an agate goodness inside rather than just some veins. But there is a lot of chalcedony on this one. And there's one more. It looks like a plume agate, jasper agate, whatever that is. I think I'm gonna take that one too. Well, welcome to my rock hounding morning adventure just right after coffee. And I see another one. Let's check it out. Hello. I'm really trying to walk away. What is this? Oh, it's quartz, but look how pretty it is. I'm not gonna keep it. Okay, let's check out the rocks that I found. We're gonna start with those two. I have no idea how they are going to look inside, but you can clearly tell it's a fossil rock. And it almost feels like it's layered from the seashell. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious to cut it. Maybe I'll try to cut it long ways. I'm not sure if I can do that, possibly, but I'm gonna try. It might be pretty soft anyways. Or will it have chart inside? I have no idea, but you can see like it literally looks like one big seashell with a bunch of seashells mixed in. And here is another one that not as obvious, but you can tell it is also a fossil rock. So I always wanted to cut those and see, and I actually have few fossil rocks that I found here at the beach, but this ones we're gonna go ahead and cut and see. This guy it's just pretty. It's like brachiated agate, and you can see there is like a little pattern, but again, there's a lot of fractures. I might just end up bringing this one back. However, I still want to cut it and see if that runs any deep at all, but the fractures are probably all over this thing. The next one is this guy that looks like nothing really when it's dry, but look at this pattern. Do you guys think it's going to run on the inside, or how cool would that be? Like seriously, how cool would that be if that pattern would be on the inside as well? It does dry a little bit fast, so I'm not sure what that's gonna be, but look, let's just take a minute to adore this. Like, can you make this up? Like seriously, if this runs on the inside, I don't know, I'm making coasters out of it. Oh my gosh, I love this guy. The next one is going to be this one. So these guys usually have a ton of chart inside, but I can see chalcedonies all over this thing. So I am going to go ahead and definitely cut it. I think this might be something. You can see a little bit of bands in the windows. We'll see. So I've cut those before. Sometimes they're just like a horse truck with little veins, and that might just be that. But why not? Today, somebody told me when in doubt, you have to cut it. Okay, the next one is another jasper. Look at this color. It is just so bright. It's kind of seen some tough times, but you know, who knows? I'm gonna cut it and see if any of that is salvageable for a cabochon, maybe even for a small one. The colors are really pretty, really pretty. Okay, let's do the next one. Ooh, you guys gonna like this one too. Okay, look at this. Look at this. It's like speckles in there. With that vein going through it. Yeah, these guys are super pretty. We're gonna cut that one too. And well, today is a Jasper day, so hang with me over here. And this one doesn't seem to be too fractured, and if I'm able to slab it, that would probably make pretty cool cabochons, which I actually just learned how to do today. Okay, yeah, I like that a lot. It is very pretty. And look at this. Like, look at this pattern. It is so cool. It is just so cool. Again, I don't know if it's gonna run on the inside, but I can see really cool potential. Doesn't look super fractured, at least not on this side. There's fractures on that side, but yeah. So I am not sure if I'm going to be cutting that myself, or I might take it to Mineral Society and have them help me cut it, or maybe I'll cut a little piece and, you know, see how it goes. I don't know, but I kind of want to make slabs of it, because if the pattern runs on the inside, it is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and we have another one. It's funny how it's almost like onion. You have this jasper at the top, and then you have this mess on the inside. So, and then I can see a little bit of green over here. So, who knows what is going to hide inside this little guy. And we have another brachiated, I think, agate, which is pretty cool. Oh, jasper, brachiated jasper, I don't even know, but anyway, that is what we've got, which is, the colors are really pretty. Yeah, cut it and see what's on the inside. Okay, you guys ready for my favorite? I could not believe this guy. Just look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at the colors. This is just majestic all over the place. Now this, if the pattern runs on the inside and if it's not too fractured, if there are some pieces that are not too fractured, could make really cool cabochons. Wow, this guy is absolutely stunning. Like, I can't even believe it. I wish it wasn't that fractured, but look at this. Yeah, so I'm not gonna cut these big ones. Maybe I'll cut this one, I'm not sure, but I'm definitely going to cut these guys, and I'm gonna show you in the end how they look. So stick around. The rocks have been cut and we're gonna have a long video today because well, there is a lot more rocks than I was expecting to deliver, and we are going to start with the fossil rock. This guy right here, you can see the fossils at the top, and I cut it 3 ways. First I slapped it this way, so I'm gonna show you that first, and then I did kind of this to see what are we gonna find on the inside. You can see little shelves over here and this, and first we're gonna look at this slab right here. Well, it's rather plain. I wonder what is this thing over here. But you can definitely see some texture in there. Like nothing to write home about. It actually was a very easy cut. So let's go ahead now and check the inside of this fossil rock. Ta-da! So you can see fossils going through over here, some saw marks. Really nothing very exciting. It is just okay. So I think maybe in future I'm not going to pick those up. They look a lot prettier when they're not cut. And here we have one more fossil rock. So again, it is just for the purposes of the video. You can see the fossils on top. And let's see what's on the inside. Well, I guess there is something going on in here, but really not so much. It looks kind of muddy, fossily, I guess. And those two fossil rocks were really easy to cut. I just wanted to see how they look. Now I know. Maybe they're not really worth picking up. They're really soft rocks. Well, and here is a jasper agate, and it fractured on me while I was cutting, but you can see really interesting segments in there, and there is really interesting color contrast. The reason why I just slapped the side of it is because, well, maybe I will want to make some cabochons from it. So I wanted to give myself a little space to maybe slab it this way to make cabochons, because you can see there is yellows and there is blues. So let's go ahead and see how it looks on the inside. It is very pretty, I have to say. My saw haven't been functioning really well, like I mean the saw blade, and I have had some issues ordering saws, and basically yeah, it would be nice to have a good saw, but you can see a little agate goodness over here. So this is actually a really pretty one for a beach rock that I find just on a dog walk. It's pretty great. This one actually might make it to some cabochons. It is fractured maybe a little bit. I'm not sure if it's just saw fractures, but I feel like maybe if I slab it this way, it can give me some really nice pictures. So that's a reason why I cut it so cheaply. Anyway, let's go ahead to the next one. This guy right here is a little fractured, but you can see a little bending over here. And I was wondering if it would run on the inside. It's very pretty. However, lots of fractures. The reason why I picked up is this guy right here. I'm not sure if it's going to run, and I choose to cut it this way just because of all the fractures. Let's see what we've got. Oh, the colors are absolutely incredible. We got a yellow, we got white, we got gray, red. However, this thing is fractured literally to no point of saving. Alright, it's pretty, but I might take it back to the beach. The next one is also some kind of a jasper. You can see a little chalcedony popping through, and the colors are so pretty. It doesn't seem like it have many fractures, so let's go ahead and see. And again, I did this little side cut. Maybe I should have gone this way, but let's see what's on the inside. Ta-da! Well, it's really pretty. The color is just absolutely incredible. And it's not fractured. You know, if I go this way, and I actually still might, because if I slab it like this, maybe I'll find something good over here, but I actually think that is very pretty and can make a really pretty cabochon. Alright, let's go to the next one. I know this video is gonna be a little long, but look at this guy. It is absolutely gorgeous. It has some green, white, yellow. Let's see what it hides on the inside. Ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Tell me that is not going to make a beautiful cabochon. It is so pretty. And that is a beach rock. Like, when I go to the beach, I actually go to walk my dog, not to rock hound. But this is how it all started, really. Look at the greens. Wow. It is absolutely incredible. Look at those. Okay, that is definitely going to be great cabochon. Alright, let's move to the next one. Let's take a moment and appreciate this guy as is. There's green and there's yellow. And look how the markings play out. I'm sorry, there is a little glare. But look at that. Again, I did a side cut because if that turns out to be good, I want to be able to cut over here and make a cabochon. Alright, let's go ahead and look what it hides. Wow, so marks. But look, it's green and yellow. It is so pretty. Yeah, California beaches have a lot of really beautiful jasper agate stuff. It is absolutely incredible. I love it. Alright guys, so with this one, I'm going to move to a big stuff. Yeah, those guys that I showed you before, and I could not cut them on my saw, so I had to go someplace else. Oh, But look how pretty it is. Did this whole video start with this rock? Look at the pattern. It is absolutely incredible. Honestly, I would hope there would be some fun stuff on the inside. I actually have a feeling like I've got a similar rug before and it was just gray on the inside, so it was like basalt. But look at this. It is so beautiful. Again, I made a little slab to the side because if anything to hide here, I want to be able to make cabochons. Are you guys ready? The big reveal. Ta-da! Whoa! Are you kidding me? Like, the color scheme is okay, one by one. It's ridiculous. We got greens, we got pinks, reds. Wow. Okay, this guy is big enough to make a cabochon, and I will one day. I have just made my first cabochon. Hold on, actually, let me show you my first cabochon. This is my first cabochon. You can see my lamp in it. And it's also made out of a local beach rug that comes from a saddle mountain, supposedly. Yeah, that's my first cabochon, guys. Look at this. Pinks, greens, reds. You kidding me? Here he comes. Here he comes. Look at this. Look at the colors. Incredible. Look at this. So again, I did a little side cut because I have a feeling this guy is gonna hide some beauty on the inside, and if not this way, I'm hoping I can cut it this way. But let's see what we've got. Wow. We got blues, light yellows, dark yellows. I think it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. And again, there is no fractures, just saw marks. That's very noteworthy. However, I actually might cut this rock this ways because I really love this pattern. Yeah. Honestly, I like it either way. And that is just a beach rug. Cabochons. And here's our next rug. I think the pattern is just absolutely incredible. Can we get the same thing on the inside? Let's see. Ta-da! Well, and that is a little bit of disappointment because what I was going for was this. And it's funny how it gets like this, like pale stuff on here and then it goes out. I mean, it's pretty, but I was going for this. You see those? That's what I was really hoping for, but what we got was this. I mean, It's fine, but it's nothing to write home about. Okay, look at this beauty. There is blue chalcedony going through here. There is some host rock. What is that host rock? And you see like a bunch of little rocks and obviously a pocket. Why did I cut through it? It was dark in the facility where I cut it, okay? I did not cut it on my saw, but in general, we're expecting something really good, right? Like there is blue chalcedony with some inclusion, some white, and more running through here. So how would that look? Let's find out. Okay. So that's what we've got. It almost, in a way, looks like a petrified wood because you can see those lines. But it might be just charred with some chalcedony. Petrified wood? Please comment. Does anybody know? Well, a little disappointing. Okay, it was such a hard rock to cut. It was a hard cut. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. So this rock doesn't actually belong to this whole pile because I found it a while ago. And look at this. Yes, it is a beach rock that I found walking my dog. You clearly can see some bending. It is super duper fractured, okay? Like, it's a fractured rock. It has seen some tough life. And a while ago, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I want to see what's in there. I actually thought it was quartz because like the colors, I was like, is it smoky quartz? Is there some amethyst in it? So I was like, I'm gonna cut a little part, and I did. And that's how it looked, and I was like, holy smokes, it's actually an agate, just a really messed up one. So today, when I got a handle of a bigger saw, I made a cut, and you guys gonna see it. Ready? Look at that. Just look at that. Imagine this whole thing with no fractures. I wish. I mean, how did this even get to the beach? I mean, last 2 years we had bad storms and, you know, maybe that's how, but oh my gosh, if it was not fractured, it almost resembles a landscape. And look how bright that bending is. And hold on. And you can see the colors. It's literally like purple. Honestly, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I almost want to face polish this or maybe make another cut, but like you can see this stuff is so fractured everywhere. But I have sentimental feelings for this, okay? Because it's one of the first real agates I found, and when I found it, I thought it was quartz. And when I started to make this little cut over here, I was like, yeah, it's not quartz. It is so hard. Let's look at the other side one more time. It is absolutely gorgeous. I wish there was no fractures. I would like literally make slabs out of it. And it almost has like a landscape design. So while it's fractured and whatever, it has a sentimental value for me, and that's a little bonus for today. Let's go to our big winner. Ready? And here's our last one. I'll admit, I've seen all of them before I showed you, because this video took me several days to film. Sometimes I go rock hounding when I don't mean to go rock hounding, and sometimes I find rocks that are just mind-blowing. And you can see the pattern. It has a lot of fractures, but I felt like, well, you know, what if it's not that fractured on the inside, and what if I can make some cabochons out of it? Because look at the color. Look at this color. It is just all over the place. Oh, I don't want to show you yet. Ready? Alright guys, let's go ahead and do a little reveal. Stuck together. Ready? Drum roll! Look at this. Look at that. It is just so beautiful. And the coolest thing, while I expected it to be super fractured, it's not. All those fractures that you can see in there, they're healed. I think this piece is like a gold. Okay, never mind. It's gonna be like making some good cabochons. Now that I know how to make cabochons, yeah, I can do something. Okay, one more before we go. Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. It is just so pretty. Yeah, I love the colors. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm sorry not much of my face today, but yeah, the oxygen mask imprints on my face, so I can't really show myself. Anyways, I will see you in the next one.